Welcome, friends. Today we are doing another first impressions video. Tremendous. That's right, friends. Today I am starting a new series of first impressions. And the house we are doing first impressions on is Angelos Creations Olfactives. I believe this man is from Greece. A Grecian perfumer. Grecian niche, if you will. I don't really know much about the house. Probably should have done a bit of research before I came on here, eh? That would have been smart. But not to worry. These samples were sent to me by a friend of yours and mine, and of the channel, DJ. Thank you, DJ. You are very kind. I have been sitting on these for a little while I was getting myself sorted. I haven't been very well the last couple of weeks. And now that I am well, I am back. And I am about to embark on this first impressions series. I have picked 4 from the 12 that were sent to me. So I don't have all of them. Apparently there are 16. But I've just picked the ones that were on the top. You know? Traditional French perfume making techniques with the addition of a modern twist, which is the note from the brand. Today we have Après Cologne, Salon DT, Salon DT, Eau de Vertu, and Yloud-Yloud, which strikes me as an ylang-ylang oud, you know, would make sense. But not to stand on ceremony, let's get cracking, shall we? Looking forward to these. First up, we have Après Cologne, citrusy. And we will see what we think. What does the brand have to say about it? A classic cologne structure is something I always enjoy regardless of the season. Not me. It always brings back memories of my dearest father, grandfather, and is significantly associated with my Mediterranean heritage. In this competition, I used traditional techniques implementing my proprietary citrus accord with 7 different citrus oils, but also gave a modern twist using Greek sea fennel oil, which I adore, and rich in irons, orris butter along with sandalwood oils, a bit more aromatic and less phenolic than the usual tea tree oil, and Sisters Absolute. That was a note from the brand. More of a letter than a note, but there we are. Oh, let's have a whiff. Oh, I can smell it already. It smells quite nice, a bit zesty. You're a bit zesty, aren't you, son? What do we have here then? Notes are... That's really nice. Lime, lemon, blood orange, bergamot, blood mandarin, a lot of blood in here, pink grapefruit, sweet orange, middle notes, and neroli, petit grain, orris, and crythmum. There is Java vetiver oil, musk, tea tree oil, Australian sandalwood, and labdanum in the base. So I get the vetiver. I get the citrus accord. It's very nice. Very fresh. I definitely get this big Java vetiver. Java vetiver, and I might be wrong about this, but to me, Java vetiver seems to have this minty green kind of thing going on. I'm getting the blood orange. You don't, like, you know what a blood orange smells like once you've smelled one. I don't like them particularly. I'm getting the lime. Getting the lemon a little bit. Neroli, definitely. This is very nice. This is very nice. Excuse me whilst I hydrate. the ghosts have been quiet so far. They've been quite loud. If you can hear them in the background, they're just quietly raging because I haven't made any content for a while, so they're not happy with us. Oh, this is really nice, actually, I must admit. It's like a riff on a theme, you know? You've smelled colognes like this before, but the quality's there. Absolutely it is. I'm getting more of the orris. The orris is coming through a bit musky as well, you know. Tea tree oil, kind of. Could be adding to that kind of mentholated, spirity kind of thing. Neroli. Definite neroli in here as well. This is good quality. It's good stuff, that, actually. I would like to try that again and on skin. And the ghosts aren't happy. Maybe they're just excited. Who knows? Okay. We move. Next up we have Salon. It's a white floral, so prepare for me to say this isn't very nice. Launched in 2021. Salon is a pun on salon de thé. Using DT as a reference to my scientific background. It is, of course, a creation based on several varieties of tea and other herbs infusion beverages. It starts with a blast of Earl Grey with the addition of a red fruits blend and transforms into a floral and herbal delicacy with osmanthus, mimosa and jasmine absolutes, along with 3 varieties of chamomile and spiced up with nutmeg. It was quite a sentence, that, mind. Finally dries down to a fleur d'oranger and muguet honeyed with beeswax absolute, sandalwood and a musky-based hand cream, a note from the brand again. I like how there is like written explanations of like what he's thinking is. I like that. Helps. You know, see what they're going for. Oh, sorry, I'm just giving you a bit of a slap there. Let's see what's going on. Oh, wow. That is big red fruit at the top. What are you? Red berries, red fruits, summer fruits, that kind of thing. Wow. It's not overly sweet though. It's not hugely sweet, that. Oh! Excuse me, I'm just replenishing the hydration. Wow. It's a very nice top. It's not too much. It's a little bit shocking. I'm getting the chamomile. Chamomile's, to me, has always got this kind of soft. Chamomile smells like it feels. It's very soft, very bouncy. It's got give, you know. I'm getting the osmanthus as well. That slightly leathery kind of floral. I like this. I think I'm convinced of the quality of the brand now. I wouldn't wear this. I can tell you now. This isn't something I would ever like wear. You know, it's not my style at all. And the ghosts aren't happy about it. They must like it. A musky. It is white floral, but not in a kind of death way. Not in a kind of sick death way. springy, bouncy, soft. I can always feel chamomile underfoot. You know, I had a chamomile candle by Diptyque and it gave this lovely, bouncy, soft, fresh, without any edges, you know, sort of like Prada Amber Pour Homme in that kind of fresh, creamy sort of way. No sharp edges at all, you know. Very nice, that. Very nice. I think this house deserves some more love compared to what it gets. Getting a little bit of sweetness from the beeswax now. Could still be the red fruit. But it's a lovely blend, I must admit. It's very well made. These are very good, you know. You always think you've heard of everybody that must be good, and then with it being fragrances, like there's always something just sitting around the corner waiting for you, you know, just to be like, hi, I'm here. You know what I mean? A surprise. So we move on. Not sure I'd ever wear that, but I do appreciate it. So this is Eau de Vertu. Oops. I'm sure Vertu's like the name of a car, isn't it? Released in 2018, Eau de Vertu is my first ever creation. I initially composed the main accord and idea after I finished my private classes in Paris, and then finished the formula in late 2018. A green floral musk with mineral nuances which juxtapose facets of chypre and fougere elements. Eau de Vertu is definitely one of the most loved and appreciated creations in my portfolio, and is dedicated to and inspired by a very important person in my life. A note from the brand. So he's getting personal there, is he? Wobble wobble. Ooh, I'm getting mineralic nuances that reminded me of an État Libre d'Orange for a second there. Is it Fin du Monde? Got a touch of Quentin Biche. Mineral notes, eh? So top notes are ginger, galbanum, clary sage and rose petals. Mid notes are mimosa absolute, tuberose, lily of the valley, heliotrope and jasmine. A who's who of fucking notes I don't like. Base notes are mineral notes, oak moss, hinoki wood and musk if you will. Nope. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I'm getting the galbanum. I'm getting the mineral notes. I'm getting this medicinal ginger type thing, you know. Mimosa. I don't care for mimosa. It's got this kind of starchy aspect to it that I don't like. Tuberose, lily of the valley, heliotrope and jasmine. That mid is like kryptonite. You know what I mean? That is just wow. Mineral notes, don't like them. Ginger, I'm not huge on ginger. Ginger's okay-ish sometimes. I really don't like this. But it's well made. No doubt about it, it's well made. The quality of blending and like production is there, you know. Somebody else might like this as a matter of taste. I just don't like it. Getting the clary sage, interestingly. Oh, the mimosa's huge. The mineralic notes have sort of pissed off a bit, which, thank God. I expect to see them again later on the strip. Oh, that's grim. Bah. Bah. There's nothing wrong with it per se, in and of itself, you know what I mean? It's just that I disagree with it. I don't like it. It's a taste. It's a matter of taste. You could smell this and think it was the greatest perfume ever made, or one of your favourites, and I would be like, well, it's decent, it's well made, it's not shit. You know what I mean? Bloody hell. I really don't like the mineralic sort of vibe that's going on at the minute, you know, like with like fin de monde and Ganymede and that kind of thing. Like the whole robot aesthetic. It's not for me. It's settling down now. The tuberose, salty. I always get salty tuberose. That's one of the main facets of tuberose that like I pick out. It's always very salty. Bah! It's dry as well, dry and salty. Yikes! That is very much not for me. Your humble narrator. Goodness gracious me. Okay then, we will move on to the last one. Yloud-Yloud. Now, I am expecting this to have ylang-ylang in it. Very much so. And oud. That was what the name would suggest. And here I am. Yloud-Yloud is the second novelty I created to celebrate the launch of my website. Based on two magnificent agar wood oils from Malaysia with more leathery and Cambodia with more funky facets, civet and a fantastic ylang-ylang absolute that came into my possession. You can find here an equivalent to Grès d'Orient vintage technique and structure with lots of absolutes like osmanthus, vanilla, jasmine and rose, plus the most divine natural fixative, which is none other than orris butter with high irones. A note from the brand. I might say, whoa, that's dry and powdery off the belt. That is absolutely dry and powdery. Doesn't have a note pyramid. It's just everything's all in one floor. What is that? That is giving that outrageous fucking dry, powdery, violety kind of thing. It's got to be the ylang-ylang. I'll read the notes, right? So it's agar wood, oud, ylang-ylang, Cambodian oud, Egyptian jasmine, Siam benzoin, civet, musk, cloves, Australian sandalwood, vanilla absolute, orris, patchouli, tonka bean, Gursian balsam, lily of the valley, osmanthus, damask rose, Buddha wood, bawuda, cypriol oil or nagamotha. That's quite nice. Upon first spraying, it's very nice and interesting. You know? Excuse me whilst I hydrate. Fresh. I get the benzoin from it, definitely. The orris. You can smell the iris orris thing going on massively. Very prominent to my nose on this. Not getting much oud. Not getting much funky oud, definitely not. Actually, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there is something a little bit filthy lurking under there. But it's it's blown away by this really fresh vanilla benzoine, creamy round sort of thing, like the ylang-ylang and the benzoine, the vanilla, the sandalwood, the orris. They're doing the talking at the minute. The oude's definitely there now. Yeah, I'm picking that up. More than picking it up, really. And what do we have? Not getting much of the jasmine. Maybe a bit of clove. It's very nice. It's much fresher than like it would have you believe, you know. Much fresher than it would have you believe. Although there is something going on with the oud in the base. Okay. So we will recap quickly what I've been doing here. That Après Cologne's really nice. Very herbal now. But it's got a lovely citrus top. That's really nice. And it's got this vetiver, this fresh, clean Javanese, what I'm assuming must be a Javanese aspect of the minty green sort of vibe, you know. Salon dut. Not really into that, if I'm honest. It's good quality. Someone else could wear that and be happy with it, but not I. Eau de Vertu, with your mineralic aspect. That really does smell like a Quentin Biche. It really does smell like something like, it's got that mineralic, like Ganymede, Fin du Monde. It's more like Fin du Monde. I'm sure it's Fin du Monde. I hope it's fucking Fin du Monde, because I've spent the entire video saying that. Jesus. La Fin du Monde. Has it got... Yes, it is that one, thank God. It's got that kind of metallic vibe, which I just instantly associate with Quentin Biche. You know? Very modern. It smells to me like a very contemporary fragrance, you know? So his shtick about a modern twist is correct. And last but not least, Yloud-Yloud. Yloud-Yloud. I like the name. This is interesting. It has definitely got those kind of funky ouds in it. Like, there's something emerging from deep within there, you know. Anyhow, this has been a successful start, I feel, for the whole Angelos creation thing. I hope you have enjoyed it. I don't know what the prices are. I should really have a look. Maybe I'll do that in the next video, because price always comes up with some kind of adds context, you know. But we shall see. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. See you.